Well, good day, YouTube. Been a few days again since I put a video out. Sophie, dog it off. And as soon as I start, the dog starts. Got the results back from the biopsy on Monday, actually. Nothing really new that we didn't already know. But, do know I don't have cancer. That's about the only thing. A lot of it didn't even understand, but I got a doctor's appointment Tuesday. And so that's with my new primary care. And so I'm sure we'll go through it all. Explain it to us and see what's going on. Had some really shitty days. After the biopsy, I don't know why, but and feel better now. But you know, how good can you feel? But did feel better. Wife's kind of grumpy. I don't know. I think she just maybe expected more out of the biopsy, but you know, it is what it is. Still, you know, I need a new liver, and maybe they'll give us some sort of timeline. I really don't know. You know, no one's really said. Well, they have, but it's just all over the place. You know, I already should be dead by now, for one of them, you know. And anywhere from should already be dead until 10 years. And just depending on, you know, if there's a liver involved. And definitely not sick enough yet to get a liver. We talked about that before, you know. You have to be sick to get a liver, you know. And I really feel sorry for the people ahead of me on the list. They just gotta really be sick. But I'm gonna try to get some new numbers on Tuesday. We'll see where my end of life score is. We'll see if it's still hovering around 11. 15, they'll put me on the list. Here in the state of Oregon, we only got one place that does it, and their patients are around 28 on that number that are actually getting them done, and 40 is just flat comatose death, you know. But you know, I don't even know if I want to know what it's like to be at 15. Hang on, everybody just going crazy once I start these. Alright, seems like every time I hit the record button, the cats want out, the dog barks, and everybody just having an issue. But so that's where we're at with the biopsy, and you know, they found some weird stuff. It all has to do with my liver. Like I said, I don't really understand what it all means, but they'll explain that to me hopefully on Tuesday. So this will be my first real appointment with my new primary care Tuesday. And he's had a month. Oh goodness. He's had a month to go over everything. And I'm pretty sure he has all my records now. Friday, I was supposed to do my virtual MedX checkup. And they usually called the day before to remind. And then they called the day of, a few hours before. And want to know how many pills I have left. And plus they sent emails. So I get 3 emails from them. Well, not emails, but text, actually. And so they didn't call. They usually call the wife. They use her phone number for that. And she didn't get a phone call. So the next day, nothing happened. And I did get text. And then I didn't really pay attention. They always say the same thing, you know. Yada, yada. You have your appointment and virtual, so don't have to worry about anything. And so I didn't pay any attention, really. I was home, you know, waiting, and it was a couple hours, you know, and it dawned on me a couple hours afterwards. I'm like, hey, it's like they never called. And, like, you know, the wife's like, nah, you know, so I looked through the text messages again, and the last one they sent me, down at the bottom there, they just said, well, just ignore all those text messages. So I take it they've dropped me altogether, even though I've never technically said anything to them. And they've gotten the records, you know, from my new doctor, but I wouldn't really think that would be grounds to drop me, but it really don't matter. It was starting to get comical, to tell you the truth. And so I guess that's how they do it. They just ignore you and hope you go away. I might call them tomorrow just to ask, hey, what happened on Friday, you know? Y'all didn't call for the virtual checkup. But I already know what happened there, and no biggie. Figure something out. And maybe I'll have something to say to them. I don't know. So that's about all that's really going on. Last couple, 2-3 days, I haven't felt too bad. You know, I got the achy muscles and joints, and the liver hasn't felt too bad. A little bit dizzy, you know, if I stand up too fast, I guess, but just not too terribly bad. And it's kind of weird because about a week before the biopsy, that dang cat. About a week before the biopsy, the wife, she was all in a good mood and yada yada, even though we had to make the big long ass drive, spend all day, and 12 hours we were gone. And then as soon as I got my results, she just turned grumpy. So she's been more or less kind of grumpy for a few days. Not terribly bad, but I don't know. I think she expected more too, you know, but her friend is, you know, her friend's pretty sick. He did go back home, and I guess he's going to start some chemo again. I think Monday or Tuesday, something like that. Sometime this week anyways, but all that's going to do, you know, just give him another week or two, I think. But he's out and about anyways. And that's about all I really got. And I'm sure the hematologist, I'm sure he's going to get a hold of me. I'll call him on Monday, tomorrow, and see if they got a copy of the biopsy. It's kind of weird because he's the one that put the order in for the biopsy, and then when I was reading through it all, it was my old primary care. It was sent to her, and that really made no sense because she had no clue I had a biopsy done. I didn't tell her, nobody else told her, and I've changed anytime I go to the doctor or the hospital. I changed my primary care to the new one. So that's kind of odd. I just got to make sure that he actually got it. And I'm sure he's interested because, like I said, he's the one that ordered it. And I don't know. There's just a lot of weird stuff in there, like I said. I really don't understand. They talk some about fatty liver from way back in the day, and just some other stuff I just don't understand. But I'll update middle of the week and see what he's got to say. He's definitely my new doctor now. They figured it out. The old doctor figured it out. Took him 3 months. So this is what kind of care I was getting, though, if you think about it. 3 months. You're supposed to be taking care of me, for end of life here. And you haven't even bothered, to contact me, for 3 months. It's like once a month at the end of the month, you call and do an RX check, to see if I need more pain pills. That's all they were doing. And nothing else, no plan. I think they got pissed off when I took the medication to the GI and said, look what they've done, is this right? And, that's when they caused that 5.5 months, of problems. And it seemed like every time they did something, it was just a problem. So one of these, I think 2 months ago, instead of calling, I actually went in. And it's my choice to go in on that RX check or just do it over the phone. So we went in, and it was actually the doctor. And he sat in anyways. But I think I talked to y'all about that a while back, how I pissed him off, and I wouldn't sign the paperwork he wanted me to, and so when I called last month, and I did the medi check here, it was real short and fast, and it's like, I don't need any refills called in. Everything's good there. And, I got a lot of knee and joint pain, muscle pain. And I just cut off the PA before she could do anything. I just told her, but we all know what that's from, That's from loading iron. And, the doctor had said something here a couple months ago. He's like, I doubt you even have hemochromatosis. I don't know what. He wasn't accepting a gene test, But, and I just pulled it out. It's like, I don't know. Here it is, and it kind of pissed him off. So, Kitty, knock it off. And so, the few times I did see him, he had nothing good for me, It's just like, I always knew more than he did. He wants to send me to, the rheumatologist, and it's just like, oh, goodness, we already talked about all that. But, cut her off here. Not a whole lot more to say. It's been beautiful weather over here at the beach. Running right around 75, 80 degrees every day. Can't complain there. And no plans really coming up. We'll see what the doctor says. And both doctors, the hematologist and my new doctor. The GI didn't know I was going to do a biopsy either. And she's kind of against it. She just didn't want to stick the stuff in my stomach, and risking infection. Because that's the absolute worst thing that could happen to me is some sort of abdominal infection, liver infection. That would just be really, really bad. Really bad scene there. But, I had 2 doctors in 1 week ask me, well, where's my biopsies at? It's like, I don't have any. And anyways, you know the deal, I went over and had them done. But cut it off here. I'll hook back up middle of the week. Call the hematologist tomorrow. Appointment on Tuesday. And we'll have a lot to talk about Tuesday, I'm sure. And other than that, I just hope I keep feeling halfway decent. And the bad days really suck, I can tell you that. And gonna go for my Subway sandwich tonight. Sunday's my Subway sandwich night. So I'll get my spicy Italian. And we'll go from there. I'll put up the link down below for those that want to help donate with the cost of all these medical bills. And some got paid. I'm already stocking again. So I will phlebotomy. Didn't get a phlebotomy last week. Hematocrit level was too low, but my ferritin's still dropping, and so it's down. It was down to 68, and so it still keeps dwindling down. He wants it at 30, but I think I said something about it here a while back. Seems like the lower the number that gets, the longer it takes for the number to get lower. If that makes sense. And so, I had a couple of times I looked through them the other day again, the phlebotomy numbers, and some of them only dropped like 7 points. And other times, a couple of 100 points. I don't know what drives it. I don't know if they know. But that's where we're at. And I'm sure they'll do a new iron lab on me. And I'll request the numbers for the new MELD score, the end of life score, and see where I'm at on that. Probably still around 11, I would imagine. But we'll see. Ain't no biggie, Pull the blood, you're pulling the blood anyways. Just check these 4 items on the list, please, And so I don't see an issue there. So till next week, after I talk to the new doctor and whatnot, I'm out of here. Like I said, the link's below. If you care to help, and donate, and most appreciated. You guys be safe and be healthy out there. I better go over here and do something with my cat. And she's going ballistic on the door. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll tune in a few days. All right? Peace out, guys.